Hello, everyone. This is Melissa Brown, your soul love coach. And if you are new to this channel, just to tell you a little bit about me. I am an ordained minister as well as a licensed therapist. I have been empowering and doing the work of healing with women for more than 25 years. And I am on a mission to help you to be free, to help you to align your professional life with your personal life, that your outer success would match your inner success, which means you have to do your inner work. I am here to help you heal your soul wounds. I'm also the founder of the Emotional Detox and the Soul Love Process to help you to reclaim your life and your power. So today I want to just chat with you around the topic of, are you really ready to change? Everyone is always talking about change, hoping for change, and this is spring. And so change is on the horizon. Ready or not, here it comes. And the reality is, in this day and time, change is always happening. Since we are still in this season of pandemic, we are still in this season of uncertainty and so many things going on in our world, you must change. The reality is you must be willing to look at your life, evaluate what is no longer working, and you must be willing to make a shift. So I'm here to really help you to dig a little deeper into that and to help you to ready yourself emotionally and spiritually to get ready for the change that your life really needs. So one of the first things for you to really look at and for you to assess whether or not you are ready for change, here it is. Number one, you must be ready to take 100% responsibility for your life. And I can hear some of you right now saying, what? Melissa, you don't know what I've been through. You don't know who did what. You don't know my story, all the things that have happened to me, all the areas of my life that are not fair. And here's what I have to say to that. You may not have caused the pain. You may not have been responsible for the hurt that you went through, but it is your responsibility to heal. Because the longer you allow yourself to stay in pain, the longer you allow somebody else to have power over you. Let me say that again. The longer you let yourself, I didn't say the longer you feel pain, because pain is just a symptom that something isn't right, that something has gone wrong, and that some area of your life needs attention. But some of us, we have created really toxic relationships with pain. We have been in pain for so long that we have become bedfellows with pain. We have made pain a constant companion, as if we think it's supposed to always be there. And so you have to be willing to say, you know what? I may not be responsible for what other people did to me or in my life, but I take responsibility for my wholeness. I take responsibility to heal. I take responsibility to do my work. And if you are ready for that, let me tell you, part of what that looks like is you have to be willing to let go of blame. You have to be willing to stop telling the story and to stop rehearsing all the things that have gone wrong. Because the longer you talk about other people, rather than doing the work that is required within your own self, again, you give away your power to those people. And in my opinion, if they have hurt you, if they have wounded you, they don't need to take nothing else from you. So we don't need to give them anything more than they already took. And so you have to make a conscious decision that you will no longer keep naming other people, that you will no longer keep telling the same story. That's why the second principle of change is you got to be willing to release. Number one, you must be willing to take responsibility for your own healing. If you are waiting on an apology, if you are waiting on somebody to say they're sorry, that somebody is wrong, then you are going to have a hard time healing your life, because again, it's dependent on somebody else doing a certain thing. But when you take back your power, when you take responsibility for healing your own heart, it doesn't matter what they do. It doesn't matter what they own or admit to, or if they never admit anything. You hold the power. You are now in the driver's seat of your healing. And part of what it looks like to be in the driver's seat of your healing is you must release the story. Particularly, you must release the victim story. You really have to watch who you are around, because you know you are the sum of the 5 people you spend the most time with. And so if all of your friends are talking about how their marriages are the worst, how they've been wounded by men, how they have that they're in work situations that are so unfair, that I never get paid my worth. Whatever the story is, guess what? You have the power to rewrite it. You have the power to rewrite the story, but you can't rewrite a story if you haven't released the old one. So today I want to ask you, are you ready to release the story that you've been telling everybody? Are you ready to release the painful memories that you keep rehearsing? Because whatever you rehearse, you repeat. Whatever you rehearse, you repeat. So the longer you ruminate, the longer you keep pulling up the same painful arguments, the same painful hurts, the betrayals, as long as you have that on replay, you're going to repeat it. You're going to repeat it. You're going to be operating from a spirit of fear as opposed to moving and flowing in love. Because whatever it is we fear, we begin to draw to ourselves anyway. So if you fear that you're going to be hurt, but you're trying to bring in love, only thing you're going to bring in is what you're focused on, which is not being hurt. I don't want to be hurt. And how many of us have done that, particularly in relationships, that you choose a partner based off of what you don't want to happen. And then the very thing that you were trying to avoid, you find yourself right smack in the middle of. So I want to encourage you today, in this new season where everything is in bloom, everything is made new. And I want to ask, are you willing to rewrite your story and release the old one? The third thing that I want to share with you that is so key to change in your life is, are you willing to remember your greatness? Some of us, we are so afraid of failure, but guess what? There is a whole group of us, and you know who you are, who you're not afraid of failure, you're more afraid of your success. You're not afraid of falling down. You're afraid of going up. You're afraid of going higher. You're more afraid of being seen. And so sometimes we keep ourselves in the low place by retelling old stories, by rehearsing pain, because we are really afraid to remember who we really are. And guess what? There is a part of you that has never been broken, and a part of you that never will be. And so you can choose in your life to focus in on the pain, or you can choose to reclaim your power. Are you ready to reclaim your power? Because if you're ready to reclaim your power, then you are truly ready for change. Are you ready to be unapologetic? Are you ready to be bold? Are you ready to step into everything that God desires for you without trying to shrink down, without trying to make yourself small, without trying to deny your worthiness? Are you ready for it? Because if you are, then you're ready for change. So, as I said in the beginning, I'm Melissa Brown. I'm your soul love coach. I'm on a mission, particularly to help women who know they are called for more, women who are called to leadership, women who are called to greatness, women who are called to the high place to do their inner work so that they can make a greater difference. So, if you are ready to take responsibility for your life, ready to release the old story and rewrite a new one, and if you're ready to remember who you are and reclaim your power, I invite you to reach out and let's see if we can do some good work together so that you can make a great difference. Much love to you. Bye-bye.